Good mid-afternoon, everyone. T-Speak at 222 with Swing Traders Anonymous. It's 3:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. We're seeing a lot of red. We've got the futures open in just over 4 hours and 17 minutes. So that is something to definitely be watching, because with all this red, it could be getting ready to be a dump, or we could get some volume pushing in. But normally on the futures open, it'll show more of a dump scenario. Today I'm going to go over to Theta and Theta Fuel. So today's swing trade number 33 will be Theta Fuel and Theta. It's a collab. So I'm going to show you guys with Theta, because with repetition comes accuracy, and with accuracy comes better predictions, and then you'll be able to trade this market a lot easier. So first things first, let's see what kind of trend line we're building here for support structure. So we come into the daily. We can go short term, we can go long term. So if we ball out the 4 hour, so we had a brutal drop. Okay, so we'll go back to there for the uptrending support. So we'll just come here, nice and simple. I'll show you how to do it like this with the trend line, because I know some people are uncomfortable drawing them like I do. So the trend line, it's pretty accurate trend line too at this point. Go out far enough to overextend it, so that we can come all the way to the top end if you would like to see the from a top end perspective. But I wouldn't go from there. I'll just go from here so we can get the simplistic look, because we're going to have things going on very shortly in the market. So a very simplistic look would be something like this, ladies and gentlemen. Something simple, something for you to look at and be like, okay. We'll overextend it, just so we can see what's going on with Theta. And we're trading within this range. We're at the bottom side of this. So obviously I went farther back on the other one. But that's a bear pennant, guys. I hate to inform you, but this too is on a bear pennant. So we're just going to keep this super simple. We're not going to look at many levels. We're just going to look at the potential of breaking down out of this pennant. Because honestly, that's all that matters right now. It really is. So that's why I said you can go all the way back here too, ladies and gentlemen, to get this uptrending support, or downtrending, and you can say, oh, we broke over a little bit and we pulled right back in, and that's what I was trying to show you. So with this pennant, let's say this did play to the end, you're looking at $3.37 would be a likely drop, or not $3.37. We'll say about $3.39. And if this was a bull pennant, you know, we could be looking at the $10.20 range, but unfortunately it's not. We're in a bear pennant flag, and it's so easy to see. It's easy to tell if you're looking at it. We started off in a massive pennant flag, and we broke through, and we came right back down to support. It looks like we want to retest that support again at $3.39 if we break to the downside, and then we'd be in that inside out triangle, just like XRP, where we'd be trading between 339 and 660. What is this? 580 now. So that's where you'd fall into, and you do not want to be in that spot. You got that little zone that you can hang out in, like XRP is currently right here, but you don't really want to be in there. That's like the death's door right there. So we're running out of room to run between this triangle. So eventually we're either going to get a spike up and have a double tap up here, or we're going to do what it looks like, and we're going to come all the way down here, likely out of that bear pennant. So that's Theta, and now Theta Fuel. I love Theta. And if you guys remember when I did these targets, when it was way down there, it actually came perfectly into our estimated target range. And when I drew this out over here, as you can see, I went up and up. That came to this range. And look where we actually finished. That was a beautiful, and I did this well before it ever made this run. That was a beautiful call. 100% accurate. 100% accurate. So I'm going to delete that accurate prediction, because that's been there for some time. And now let's real quickly, so you guys can get this information. I want you guys to have this information so you can use this information before the daily close. So now for Theta, again, we're in a bear pennant. We're going to keep this one very simple. It's got a neutral support line, which makes it very simple. Whoops. It's a very neutral support. Slightly uptrending, but it's nothing more than that. So, and then you want to talk about the downsloping. That is where it gets very interesting with Theta. I mean, we're going to go here, though, because we don't want to overextend it. But that's what we're looking at in Theta. And then, in the daily time frame, you can see this flag. We'll go to the 4 hour just so you can see it better. But guys, that's a massive flag that formed. Just like Theta Fuel formed a massive pennant flag, a bear pennant flag. So again, with repetition, with me showing you over and over and over, you're going to be able to do this just like I am. So if we were going to break up, that's 43 cents. That's a beautiful, all-enticing, probably likely double top if we're in a bull pennant. We are not. We're in a bear pennant, which means the targeted move out of this, ladies and gentlemen, is around 15.5 cents. So for Theta, it's around $3.38. For Theta Fuel, it's 15.5 cents. So these are some breaking numbers. This is up to the minute, up to the date, so you guys can see what's going to happen. We got a little bit of room to trade, or a little bit of room still to trade in for Theta Fuel. But at any time with the market drop in Bitcoin, this will easily collapse. Make sure to hit that like button. If you want to check out any of my other content, it's all in the video description below, including my XRP Future Millionaire page, which is approaching close to 3,500 subscribers now. We've had quite the push the last 2 days of about 70 subscribers. And then also my Dogecoin and You, which is just about 230 subscribers now. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're watching my content. Don't be a douche. Give me that at least. And then also pay attention to the market. Stay blessed, everybody.